The average American eats 16 pounds of fried food a year. That's a lot of fries. And the issue isn't just calories, it's about the way that fried food is prepared. Most of it, almost all of it, is soaked in seed oil. Hi, I'm Eileen. 3 years ago, I was losing my mind, literally. Early signs of Alzheimer's forced me to retire early. I did some research and discovered that one thing I could do to slow my decline was change my diet. Was I surprised to discover that changing my diet reversed the worst of my symptoms? And rethinking fried foods was a big part of this. Fried food has three strikes against it. Number one, the breading. Breadcrumbs, panko, flour, crushed crackers, they're all carbs. And carbs spike blood sugar. We don't want that. They also keep you craving more carbs. So we want to get the carbs out of our lives. Number two, and this isn't all fried foods, this is some, those carbs stick on your fried foods with some kind of a binding agent. Sometimes none is necessary. At home, we often use egg or mayo, right? Mayo is the secret ingredient in many home cooks' fried food. Well, here's the problem. Most mayonnaise is made with seed oil. It is the first ingredient on the list. I know you're all thinking, no, it's practically health food. It's made with eggs, right? No, if you want more on this, I've got a video on it. I'll link it here somewhere. Uh, but the number one ingredient on mayonnaise, most commercial mayonnaise, is seed oil, so that's a problem also. And then there's the granddaddy problem. It's that your fried food is fried in oil. What kind of oil? Seed oil. Restaurants love seed oil because it's cheap. It's dirt cheap. But Dr. Kate Shanahan, an expert in this field, author of most recently Dark Calories and many other titles on the subject, she warns that seed oils wreck your metabolism and are more damaging than high levels of sugar. They drive chronic inflammation, and chronic inflammation leads to chronic disease like heart disease and Alzheimer's and autoimmune disorders and some cancers even. There's a long list. We don't want that. What is your favorite family recipe for fried chicken? Does it have any of these problems in it? Is it made with a carb heavy breading? Are you binding with mayonnaise? Are you frying in vegetable oil or Crisco or canola oil? How many of my problematic ingredients are in your recipe? Leave me a 0, 1, 2, or 3 in the comments. Would you? Thanks. Here's the good news. You can enjoy fried food. You don't have to give it up forever, but you do have to watch how it's prepared. All right, here's the way we fix it. Number one, the breading. Instead of your bread, you're going to use almond flour or crushed pork rinds. That's a really good option. Um, I'm going to say and Parmesan cheese. My favorite combination is almond flour and Parmesan cheese, but I say that only because I haven't tried the pork rinds yet. And now, as for the binding agent, you can use the egg. I think that would be preferred. If you really like that mayo recipe, so many of us are concerned about seed oils that you can now actually pretty easily find mayonnaise labeled with avocado. You have to be careful. You have to read not just the front of the label, but the ingredient list on the back, because some are still mainly seed oil based, but they'll have some avocado oil in there. Leave those on the shelves. But there are a few options out there that are made with 100% avocado oil. Uh, Jury's out on the flavor, but we're just using it for our fried chicken right now. Yeah, so I think that's a terrific option. And then there's the frying oil. Did you know that fast food fries originally owed their irresistible flavor to tallow? Yes, everyone fried their fries in tallow. That changed about 1990. There were some who were concerned that tallow wasn't heart healthy. We now know that's misinformation. They're all changed over to seed oils. The flavor took a hit, and it's so bad for us. But you aren't regulated. You can still fry your fries and your chicken and whatever else you want to deep fry in tallow at home. Save rendered fat from cooking or buy grass-fed beef tallow. It's worth it for the flavor and the health. You'll be surprised how good it is. Okay, if tallow isn't your thing, you still have options. Number one, I'm going to start with a don't. Don't use olive oil. The high heat damages the olive oil and it turns it to some toxic elements that we don't want. Use an oil that can stand up to the high heat that you need for frying, like avocado oil or peanut oil. They're clean, healthy fats, and they will not add toxins to your food. And here's another option. I don't know how you're frying. Are you frying in like a chicken pan? Or are you doing the oven bake frying sort of thing? You can do that too. Or how about the modern, thoroughly modern alternative of air frying? Air fryers give that crispy texture without very much oil needed at all. They're perfect for everything from fried chicken, fried zucchini, fried whatever you're frying. You shouldn't be frying potatoes, but if you want low carb. And all you need is a light misting of avocado spray. Mhm. My sister raves about her excellent results. I haven't made room in my kitchen yet for an air fryer, but my sister sure loves it. What's your favorite fried food? Could you see yourself transforming it into a healthier option by swapping out the breading, the binding, and the oil? Let me know in the comments below. Let's put these tips into action with a super simple recipe, a super simple method, more of a method than a recipe for making easy and delicious fried chicken. So you're going to pat your chicken dry, dip it in egg or avocado based mayonnaise. Dip it in your breading, which is going to be, I'd say, 1 part almond flour, 1 part Parmesan cheese, and seasoning. I like just Italian seasoning, salt and pepper. Dredge it in there. You can lay it on lightly greased with avocado oil spray, foil or parchment paper, or set it on a rack over a baking sheet. Bake at 400 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. Yum. The result will be 36 grams of protein, 13 grams of healthy fat, 2 grams of carbs. Just for fun, let's compare that to traditional fried chicken made with breadcrumbs, seed oil mayo, and fried in vegetable oil in a skillet on the stove. 30 grams of protein, a little less because the almonds contribute and Parmesan contribute some protein. 36 grams of unhealthy fat. We need healthy fat, but all of that fat's unhealthy. And 30 grams of carbs. I think we have a clear winner. Fried food isn't a guilty pleasure. It can be part of your clean, low-carb weekly meal plan. We can enjoy the crunch without negative health consequences. Thank you for spending time with me today. Thank you for liking this video. Thank you for sharing with anybody else who might need a fried food makeover. Until next time, let's all stay strong, wise, kind, and good by choosing good food for good health. YouTube thinks you'll like this video next.